Greetings, loved ones. Hello. I already drank most of this. Okay. Hopefully I won't be doing too many jump cuts. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Anyway, this is a vlog I'm doing for my technology in the classroom class. I chose to do my topic about memes since I'm pretty familiar with them. I truly love memes. Memes are great. I love memes. But memes, I feel, can be really implemented in the classroom in so many different ways. I feel like they can add a little like texture to it, add a little flavor, if you want to say a little zest. And it can be kind of awkward, especially if the teacher doesn't really understand the memes they're using, or just don't really get them, or they're just using them, just throwing them in there. It kind of has to flow, it kind of has to go naturally. That's how memes work. It just kind of has to happen naturally. A meme, I'd say, like in my own definition, is just something that, I guess my own modern definition of a meme would be something that is recreated for laughs, you know, recreated many ways, or maybe it's like turned into like a physical like manifestation through like a virtual setting. I use Photoshop. Anywho, I've met so many great people from the meme community. I started a meme of the day club about 2 years ago, and there are people subscribe to it, which I email them every day a meme that I make or I find online. And there's so many people I've talked to, I've made friends with, who I never would have talked to at all, like if I hadn't done it. And it's so great. I recently though haven't been as enthusiastic about it, just because it's time consuming. It kind of takes away a little bit from time that I have to do other things and homework, and I haven't had like a permanent study hall where I'd use it. So I've been sort of known mostly by like one freshman who always goes up to me. He's like, "You're stale, your memes are stale." And it's really funny just the way he says it. And I don't take offense to it, but I honestly think it's funny. So here I'm going to show you a tutorial of how I make memes through Photoshop. I'll just show you like a quick playthrough, maybe me explaining my processes and how it goes. And here it is. Let's go. Let's dive right in. Okay, let's go to Photoshop. And I'm going to open a picture of bread that I downloaded. And here I'm going to be showing you how I downloaded this without infringing on copyright or fair use, I guess, or having fair use. Because a lot of the time you can't just like Google something and save it and use it to distribute it. So here I'm showing you how you can fix it. It's a really easy feature, from tools to reuse, either reuse for modification or reuse. So I'll show you there how I use that. So here it is. I'm going to open a picture of myself. I already have sort of photoshopped. Let's use this one. But I'm gonna continue photoshopping it. So these little squares sort of make the background just completely, instead of white, it makes it like invisible. So now I'll erase the rest of myself. If only I could do that in the real world. And that's adequate. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a meme. Anyway, once you have that photoshopped, I save it as a PNG, and that'll make the background invisible, like permanently, sort of. So then I go back to the bread picture, and then I place my own picture onto it. And my form of erasing and such might be different than other people's. So here I'm just gonna try to blend my face into this bread. Next I'm gonna change my sort of facial tones and colors to the bread colors, so it sort of matches. Initially I'm putting yellow, and a yellow that matches the breads, but I'm probably also gonna put orange and brown. And there are definitely people who are way better at this than I am. Honestly, this is sort of self-taught, which is usually the case with Photoshop, since Photoshop can be kind of weird sometimes, and different versions of Photoshop that there are, you know, you kind of have to just like go with the flow, teach yourself to do it. And you can undo things by pushing undo, which I think I sort of messed up, so I'm just gonna go back. And I guess that is the best I can do for that one. File, save as, stale Myriam, save as a JPEG. I guess you could say that people calling me stale makes me feel crummy. But I did it for the pun. Anywho, here are some honorary mentions of people who make memes and are pretty good at photoshopping, and these are just like some things they've sent me. These are some people who've prominently sent me things they've edited. One person is Briar. I consider him my meme son. We go off all the time about memes, we talk about stuff. He's super creative, super funny. Here's one of Harry Potter, a pixel parody of a pickle for Google phone, and also, I'm sort of looking down because it's like right here. And Bill Clinton, that one's pretty self-explanatory. And this is Shpresime. Here her memes are. Here's one she made of me because I'm a tardy Terry. Alliteration is great and I'm always late. Anyway, she also made this one. Who's that Pokemon? It's her. Made me laugh. They're so good. Yeah.